Hello students, meet again with me, Miss Abed. Now, I was in one of the historical places in Central Java, which is also a popular tourist destination. It's called Plaosan Temple, or Candi Plaosan in Indonesian. Students, have you ever visited a historical place or tourist spot there? If so, where is it? Is it interesting enough to visit? Can you give me some words to describe that place? Okay, I heard that you say the place is beautiful, stunning, awesome. Okay, thank you for the answer. Now, we'll go directly to the topic of today's lesson. Today's lesson is how to describing places. The place can be a historical place or tourist destination. Before I explain more about the material, I want to tell you the objectives of today's learning first. So through this video, first, students can understand and find some information about tourist destination or famous historical place. Second, students can explain the definition, social function, text structures, and language elements of descriptive text related to tourist destination or historical place correctly and in context. Third, students can compile descriptive text about tourist destination or famous historical place. Descriptive text is a text which tells what a person, thing, or place is like. The purpose is to describe and reveal a particular person, things, or place. And because today we learn about how to describing place, so the social function is to describe the name of the place. Here, I will explain to you about the structure of descriptive text with an example. I will read it for you first.
Plaosan Temple. Plaosan Temple is situated in Klaten district, Central Java. The things that make this twin temple different are the reliefs and ornaments that have their own shape and patterns. Plaosan Temple also have a very romantic story that you should know. Plaosan Temple is a twin temple with the same size and shape. These temples are 15 meters height and 10 meters wide. They are called Plaosan North Temple Complex and Plaosan South Temple Complex. Plaosan Temple Complex is a blend of Hindu and Buddhist culture that can be seen from the shape and structure of the temple. The temple's top is a characteristic of Hindu, while the base of the temple shows Buddhist structure. Rakai Pikatan had overt proof of true love that did not distinguish religion, nation, and culture. His love to Pramowadani is reflected in the architecture of Plaosan Temple. It became a symbol of the immortality of their love.
There are three structures of descriptive text. First is introduction. It is usually in the first paragraph. An introduction giving a brief information about the name of the place, such as where is the location, what makes the place famous or special. Take a look at paragraph 1. It already tells the location of the twin temple is in Klaten district in Central Java. And what makes the temple different from the other are the reliefs and ornaments that have their own shapes and patterns. The second structure is a main body. It is usually in paragraph 2. A main body giving both general and specific details about first, the place, such as how were the surroundings, sites, and facilities. Second, about the buildings, also how were the surroundings and the detailed description of exterior and interior of the buildings. It usually moving from the general to specific ones. Take a look at paragraph 2. It already tells the size of the temple. It 15 meters height and 10 meters wide. It tells that the temple is a blending of Hindu and Buddhist culture, where the top shows the characteristic of Hindu and the base shows the characteristic of Buddhist culture. The third structure is conclusion. It is usually in the last paragraph. A conclusion in which you express your feelings or opinion or give a recommendation. take a look at the last paragraph, it already tells that the place is worth to visit. Besides, the place is beautiful, it also have a romantic story behind it.
You have heard and read the descriptive text about Candi Plaosan. To check your understanding, I have an exercise for you.
Get off the road!
All right.
The Prambanan Temple is located on the Indonesian island of Java, not far from the central Java capital of Yogyakarta. This spectacular display of Hindu architecture was built in the 9th century. However, 2 devastating earthquakes left much of the site in ruins, the most recent of which was in 2006. You can see all of the rubble surrounding the temple square, while scaffolding scales one of the smaller temples still under repair. It's been a slow process, but this UNESCO World Heritage Site is being painfully reconstructed. Prambanan is not as popular as the more well-known Buddhist temple of Borobudur, also located in central Java, so visitors can take their time exploring the expansive site without having to deal with large crowds. The architectural intricacy of Prambanan is quite extraordinary and completely different than that of Borobudur. Many of the temples are actually available to walk into and through. There isn't much shade available at Prambanan, so a great place to get a reprieve from the sun and relax over lunch is the Kali Opak restaurant, which serves some wonderful Indonesian food and is within walking distance to the temple grounds. The restaurant embraces its tropical setting along the Opak River, which makes for a great stroll after your meal. Well, that's it from the Prambanan Temple in central Java, in wonderful Indonesia.
MacroTrip.com.
I will close our lesson today with a quote from Bruce Lee. It says, "Instead of buying your children all the things you never had, you should teach them all the things you were never taught." Why? Because materials wears out, but knowledge stays. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you're always healthy and happy. See you in the next video.